The entire page, you can do that. If it's a notebook page, you can do the entire thing. If it's an A4, you just do it half. Once you are satisfied scribbling, okay, but don't do it on. Okay. If you have done, just turn that page down, or that piece of paper and down, and try meaning you may be able to find birds, you know, some flowers, maybe the number numeral 8. You can do that. If you're successful in finding a couple of things, it's fine. Just maybe since it's a working day, that's why. Anyway, hope you have done that. I want you just leave that slide. You can do it later. You know, there is something with the connectivity. Let's go like this. Can you? How many alphabet F you can identify from this particular screen? If you are seeing my screen, I'm not sure whether you are seeing the screen. No. Okay. How many F you can identify from this particular sentence? Quickly. Some may say 3, some may say 4, some may say 5.
Students can write it in the chat. I request students to write it in the chat.
Yeah, but there is some problem with the connectivity. Strange. Strange. Suddenly. Okay, so the correct answer, you can find one F out here, another one here. Please don't doodle. Someone is writing on the screen. Please don't do it. And then that's the second one. Then you have the third one over here, the fourth one, the fifth one, and the sixth one, right? Okay, that's it. I just want to get your attention. That's right. Now let's go to our real business. Please don't write. Please don't write. Please don't annotate. Please don't do that. Okay, who is Steve Jobs? We will, whoever done, yeah. Steve Jobs, you know, the Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, the person who actually revamped or, you know, 6 industries, he revolutionized 6 industries. One is the personal computers when he came up, and from there, the desktops, which is used everywhere, especially in the media or especially in the print industry. And then he came up with, he revolutionized the animated movies. If you, I'm a great fan of the Toy Stories. Okay, the Toy Story 1, if you see the executive producer, you can see Stephen P. Jobs, that's Steve Jobs. So he through the iPod, he revolutionized the music industry. At that time, I think you guys were not born. Music industry was, you know, in a big when people use a website called Napster, right? So he came up with a solution so that the people will get money, the musicians will make money, and this iPod, which revolutionized the music industry. Then you all know the phone industry was revolutionized by the introduction of iPhone. Okay, and then the tablet computers were there before the tablets, but through iPad, he revolutionized, as I said earlier, with all the gadgets and with all the quality products came from Apple. This extraordinary person, actually, he's a genius. We can recognize every industry. So we will just go through his his DNA, his innovation DNA, and based on a book which is the Innovators Dna by Clayton Christian. If you have in your library, please try to read that book. This is the best book you can read. You can start with the Innovators Dna by Clayton and Christensen, who died recently. Okay, last month he passed away. He is such a genius. And what he did is he identified people with innovation or innovative skills. They have something in common. He identified 4 discovery skills, which we will go in detail, and then 1 cognitive skill. Don't get confused. Cognitive means something related to brain. Okay, so that's we call it associated thinking, right? Okay, now some baby is coming in between, no problem. So Steve Jobs' innovative mind, the proof that he was a genius, till date, 342 United States patents he had applied for as an inventor or a co-inventor. So that's the thing. Okay, so, and 43 patents or inventions are released. So this is Clayton, and we were talking about the 4 discovery skills and 1 cognitive skill. It's very simple. Don't get confused with the names. 4 discovery skills. The first one is questioning. We will go in detail. The second one is observing. The third one is networking. The fourth one is experimenting. So my point is, you can also become an innovator if you can develop these skills, right? Okay, this is what we are going to do. Now, what about the questioning? The first one, questioning the status quo. This is what Steve Jobs used to do that. Steve Jobs, when he when he was working using a personal computer, he was annoyed by the noise made by the fan inside the CPU. Right, the desktop computer will have a CPU, right? Okay, so he asked the engineers, why you need a noisy fan? So he was questioning the status quo. Nobody else did that before. And from that particular question, today we have, the laptops and the iPhones and the iPads, everything, because, people started thinking why you need a fan in a computer. So this particular question revolutionized the computer since then. So you also should not take anything for granted. You can always question the status quo, and you can try to reinvent. You can try to innovate. So what is innovation? Basically, innovation is making something better. So there may be 100 ways to do something, and you should not accept one way of it, right? So this is the first thing you need to develop, that you always question, why can't it be? Okay, or why should it be like that? Why can't it be the other way around? This is what you need to do. The first one. The second one is observing. So we always tell students to keep their eyes open whenever they are traveling, whenever they are visiting a museum or a tech fest or a lab. Always keep your eyes open, right? So Steve Jobs was allowed by Xerox to visit the Xerox company to visit their Park facility. Park is Paula at Research Center facility. So they did a mistake, basically. Steve Jobs just went inside and he could see that a computer was controlled by something called, a joystick kind of thing. Suddenly the idea popped up because of his observation, and he marketed that as mouse. So the first computer with mouse came in Macintosh. So see, look at that. Because of observation, he immediately thought, okay, this has a potential, so that the mouse came in, right? So this is how, what if Steve Jobs had never visited Xerox Park facility? So this is what you need to do. Going back, the first one is questioning the status quo. The second one is observing. The third one is networking. We always used used to say that you need to network. Facebook is not a networking tool. You need to network professionally. You need to talk to people. The world is moving so fast. You can't be an introvert. You have to be an extrovert. You need to talk to people. When you talk to people, you will get new ideas. This is what you need to do, right? So when Steve Jobs kept on talking to people, and he met some people who were just doing animations. Okay, he started a company called Pixar, bringing all those people on board, and thus that's how he revolutionized the animated industry. All the animations after the Toy Story series, the Bugs Life, all those movies actually because of how he revolutionized that particular thing. And this happened because of network. And so you have to talk to people, no matter whether it's not from your area, you just keep on talking. Okay, this is what you need to do. ATL should come up with a platform so students can talk, like in Uttarakhand, students can talk to students from Kerala or from Tamil Nadu or from Karnataka. So different people, when you talk, you get more ideas. And the fourth one, the last one is experimenting. You need to try to experiment. What Steve Jobs did, that Steve Jobs is a college dropout. After dropping out of college, what he did is he just attended calligraphy classes, which was going on in that particular college. And where he used that calligraphy, he used because Macintosh, which was released in 1984, was the first computer which came with the fonts, the font, whatever you say, F-O-N-T-S, fonts. Okay, so this is what the Microsoft copied that later, but this is the first time which came with all those fonts. Why it came? Because the calligraphy classes which he attended earlier. Okay, so experimenting. He came to India. He walked the streets of Delhi barefoot, with a sannyasi dress, with a plaid. With the saffron robe. So he tried to experience a lot of things. So what is this showing is when you experiment, you are taking risk. So if you want to be an innovator, you need to take risks. Okay, so what Clayton was trying for all the innovators, as I said in the start, the first thing is the 4 discovery skills. Now we know which are they. The first one is questioning the status quo. The second one is observing. The third one is networking, and the fourth one is experimenting. Now we talk the last one, the cognitive skills. Right? The cognitive skills. The cognitive skill is nothing but associating something which is not connected. You are trying to associate. Think about Apple. When we say Apple, now we don't think about the apple which we eat. We think about that half-bitten logo and the iPhones, right? This is what, who thought like you can connect a fruit, apple, with a computer, with technology. So this is called associational thinking, right? So we can play a game to do that. When you're free, when you're free in your classes or when you have a free period, you should do this. Don't waste time chit-chatting. You should do this. I will tell you where you can get these kind of things. We will just play. The first thing is, can you find a common thing like onion, Olympics, and wedding? Okay, since I cannot hear or see from you, what common thing they have? Onion, Olympics, and wedding.
Sir, can I explain it in Hindi also so that it is much clearer? Okay, बच्चों एक गेम बोल रहे हैं ओनियन ओलंपिक्स और वेडिंग इसमें क्या any connection in this you have to write down in the chat box. इसमें कोई connection? Yes, I am seeing one answer as rings. कोई connection आपको अगर लगता है?
Rings was the correct answer. Who said that? Give a high five for that particular girl or boy. Okay, rings is the correct answer. Onion is having rings. Olympics, we have 5 rings. Wedding is also having rings. Okay, that's well enough, very fast. Now I will give you a tough one. Cow, school, and church.
I think the is clear.
Cow, school, and church.
इसमें क्या सिमिलर है? काउ स्कूल चर्च में क्या सिमिलर है? आपको अपने चैट्स में लिखना है.
Any answers came, Arjun? what they have in common. We are trying to connect. Tough
Sir,
one.
am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. And answer came is groups.
You're breaking.
Groups. Answer came as groups.
No.
Okay. Anyone?
Cow, school, and church.
Cow, school, and church.
Let them think. Let them think. Let them think. Okay. Instead of trying to connect everything together, let them try to connect two things together. Any new answers came?
No, we don't. Oh, worship. Another answer came, worship.
Schools, we worship. Okay, that's a brilliant answer, but that's not the answer. That's a brilliant answer. We should appreciate that. Okay.
Students.
People are thinking. Students are thinking. I love it. Keep thinking. You know, brain is just an assimilation, a group of muscles. You have to, you know, keep working out. So this is how we are trying to.
There is one message. Learn.
How will learn?
Oh, there is another answer, sir. I think that is the correct answer. Bell.
Yes, that's it. That's the correct answer. Bell. Okay, great. One more thing. What they have in common. The last one. Key, mother, and surf.
Key, mother, and surf. Surf as in detergent?
Mother, there is a detergent? No. No, tell them, you know, not to think seriously.
Okay,
Let the brain go and try to find a funny association. Yeah. This is the first step in innovation.
इन तीनों को connect करना है आपको, बच्चों. I think there is.
Let their brains work. Someone is annotating. Please don't do it. Please don't draw on screen.
Don't annotate. Please. यहाँ annotate मत कीजिए. So please, sorry for this. Anyway, आपको connect करना है key, mother और surf. इन तीनों words में क्या connection है ये सोचना है. Anyone? We have many students over here. Ayush, Kanishka, Mehak, Nimisha. You can think and answer. Waiting for your answers.
Sir, what is surf?
Clothes. Sir, one answer is clothes, which has come.
No.
Surfing means. Yeah, the meaning of surf. One student is asking regarding that.
Yeah.
Surf का meaning क्या है?
Let them think. I would love to see. Unfortunately, I cannot put everyone in one screen because I'm sharing the screen. They can do it. They have done the first one, the second one, and this third one. A little bit funny, or it's like filling the blanks. This is the clue.
Okay. So what is the clue?
So this is, it's a word which is connecting all this.
Okay.
One word.
एक word है जो तीनों को connect करता है.
So please encourage students.
Yeah, anybody can answer. इन तीनों words को जो connect करता है.
We are all sitting in front of. We are sitting in front of that right now. That's a clue.
Okay.
Okay. Can I? So we can move forward.
Computer. Yeah, there are answers. Sir. There are answers. Door, board. Board is the answer. Board
is the right answer. Keyboard, board, and surfboard. Yes. Board is the correct answer. Keyboard. Yes. We are sitting in front of a keyboard. Motherboard is inside of a computer, and surfboard is for surfing. That's why when you asked surfing, I said yes. Okay, so what they can do is they will get daily challenges from a website called tribond.com. Somebody annotate, if they can remove, they can see that, tribond.com, tribond.com. So daily, the class prefects or the class leaders can get one challenge, write it on the board, and then let students start cracking it. Okay.
I'm going to be sharing it in the chat.
Moving ahead.
TRIBOND, right?
Yeah, .com. Please tell them to stop annotating.
Students, please don't annotate on the wall, on the screen.
Just let them move that if you see that. So idea, nothing. Idea is actually a combination of old elements. Now, you won't believe that. If you have, okay, I'm not doing it much. If you have a problem, solution actually be that. What you need to do is, this is the idea. So how I get rid of this, this annotation, I can get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Yeah, sir. Hello?
Yeah.
Sir, for annotation, you can click on the erase button and erase it.
I removed it. Yeah. I did it. Okay. Khalas. Okay. Thank you. So how you
Hello?
Arjun?
Yes, sir.
Arjun?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. You can see my screen as well, right? Yeah, my screen. You can see the screen, right?
Yeah, presently I can.
You can't see?
I can. Presently I can.
So something called positive. Yeah. Okay. Something called positive. This is very important. Kids, when you are find solution for a problem, what is positive deviance? You see one couple over here, Jerry Sternin and his wife. What they have done is they were assigned by government of Vietnam. These are American people to go and solve the malnutrition among children in 1,000 lives. So what they have done is they failed, but finally they could, get a solution from the community itself. Okay, so they have noticed. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
So what they have done, we are talking about, Jerry Sternin. We are talking about Jerry Sternin, and what they have done is they have found a solution from the community itself. They found that couple of people or couple of children are not malnourished, even if they're even though they were coming from a very poor family. So they have noticed that they added, small insects from the paddy field when they prepare the porridge, right? So this is called positive deviance. Yeah, that's the solution. They got it. This is called positive deviance. When you are faced with a problem, don't look look outside. Try to look where it happened. Okay, this is the first thing you need to do. Now, how to get ideas? We will quickly. The internet is very unstable. Again, someone got irritated and drew some. Okay. So how to get ideas? You should have fun. This is why we why you need to have fun. You should be a very a funny person. Why? Because associational thinking. When you are funny, then only you can be creative. So please don't do it. We are wasting our time. I'm erasing and we are wasting. Please don't do it. Thank you. So be more like a child. Why you have to be like a child? When you were a child, you explored many things because you were not afraid of taking risk. But when you've grown up, what happened is you scared. You don't want to do things which you are scared. That's why you are not taking any risk. If you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to be a creative, innovative person, you have to take risk. The second one is always idea from, don't ridicule anyone. If someone comes up with a crazy idea or a very mediocre idea, don't make fun of that person. Accept the ideas, okay? Then visualize success. Whenever you get a chance to work in a project, try to visualize success, that you will do it, and rejoice in failure. This is what we should do. The children should do. We celebrate only successes. Why we are not celebrating failures? Too much of annotation going on, Arjun. Too much, someone is just sitting and doing it.
And excuse me, sir, there might be an option there. When you click on the annotation bar, there are 3 dots which would come over there. More options. There you can lock, like stop annotation from other participants.
No, I couldn't see that. Okay, let me see.
Great.
Disable participant. Yeah, okay, I've done it.
Please
okay.
Don't annotate on the screen.
I've done it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, then get more inputs. This is where networking comes in. If you want to get more inputs, you have to discuss with many people, okay? Then seal your fear, as I said earlier, risk-taking, which comes with that, and put your brains together. Brainstorming is very, very important. You have to sit together and discuss. As I said, when we hire for my companies, I never hire the toppers. Okay, I mean the toppers, please don't get upset. Why I don't hire toppers or the rank holders? They work as an island. They never, work as a collaborative. They will never collaborate with others. This is from my point of view. When I hire, I don't hire those people. You know why? Because in companies, we need people to sit together and put more brains. We don't want ego. We want people without ego or non-egoistic people. Then rethink your thinking. Once you arrive at a solution, don't just stop. This is why we said the associational the discovery skill, we said you should question the status quo. So even if you found a solution, just question yourself. Question the group. Is this the only way we can solve that, right? Okay, then learn how to combine. Combining is the associational thinking. Connecting Apple with a computer done by Steve Jobs is an amazing example of associational thinking. And you just played 3 associational thinking game. That is the tri-bond, which I suggest or recommend that every time when you have a free period, please do that. Or every day, the prefect or the class leader should write that on board, and at the end of the day, let the students crack it. Okay, so these are the things to get ideas. Now, I got stuck again. Okay, now steps for producing ideas, which is actually a part of design thinking. I'm not going to take it, in an elaborative session. Design thinking, we define the problem first. First, write it down. Don't type it. Take a piece of paper. If you have a problem, define the problem. Write it down. Okay. By the end, you finish writing, you will get a solution. That it works. Amazingly, it works. Gather information. This is very important. You have to do, is there any other place in the world which face the same situation? A lot of things. You can search for an idea. You can put an idea into action. So we will go to advanced design thinking first. Design thinking, these are the steps which you can follow. First thing is define. Define is what we said. Write it down. Okay. It should be a brief thing. You should not be writing an extensive thing. Then you can research the background, how it happened, where it happened, and why it happened. You can ask the W's, and then you can do the research and then try to ideate solutions. Again, you write it down and pick one or two maximum, the best ideas, and try to do a prototyping. Okay, because prototypes will give you an idea whether it will work. This is the result, and then select the rationale. Why did you choose this particular idea? And then try to implement in a small population, and then try to don't settle, keep on questioning. You can keep on improving. This is what you can do. Right now, I will give you a simulated situation. a simulated situation, and I want you to solve, and write it down in the chat so that your Arjun sir can, read it back. And this will be very quick. Like after 3 minutes, the screen will disappear. So please have a closer look and listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain to you an accident site. Okay, this is an accident site, and you can see two vehicles collided. Okay, and they are entangled. They cannot be moved. Okay, they are entangled. Two vehicles collided, and let's look around. Let's look around the area. This is a highway, and if you go straight, you can behind these mountains there is City of Hope, which is a city, which is a full-fledged city. 120 kilometers. If you travel straight, you can see a City of Hope, right? And if you go back this side, the next hospital is 300 kilometers away, okay? Now, you can see that a lot of mountains, these mountains separate this road from City of Hope. If you see these mountains, and if you climb these mountains 10 kilometers, you can reach City of Hope and dense forest. And here you can see an army headquarters. You can see a lot of aircrafts, air ambulances, everything is there. You name it, you have it. This is 5 kilometers if you climb this area, right? So this is one side. Look at the other side. You can see there is a canal. There is a water, a river, or whatever you can call it, a canal, which is full of crocodiles. And you can see some speedboats are there. And there is a fishing village on the other side of the canal. Again, you can see a lot of forest out here. And this fishing village, you can see a church, and then the fishing village is connected with the road, the main road, through a narrow bridge. And this side, beyond, on the right side, you can see it's actually a sea, okay, let's say Arabian Sea. If you go further, this forest, if you travel through this forest, the green thing is forest, you can see an army checkpost where there is a helicopter with one pilot and one security, right? Okay, so there is a huge accident, two vehicles, big vehicles collided. You can see that 100 people are injured, and there is no radio, no mobile phone, no land phone. It's raining, thunder, no electricity. Okay, no electricity. You are the only person who is out there, and you want to save this 100 people. The clue is time is very important because people are bleeding. Okay, you can start, there's only 4 to 5 points. You can just write it down. How you're going to save this 100 people.
Okay, sir, before we move this one, I would want the participants, whether they have understood the whole scenario.
Yeah. You explain, please.
Great. Students, those who have understood the scenario, I hope you have understood. So, sir, I will be telling in English, and you can correct me if I am wrong, and translating it into Hindi.
Yeah.
Okay. So, बीच में there are two a big accident is happening. एक बड़ा एक्सीडेंट हो रहा है, उसमें दो गाड़ियां एक दूसरे से टकरा रहे हैं, और आपके इर्द गिर्द का जो डिफरेंट चीजें हैं वो इस पिक्चर में दिखाया गया है. एक आपका रोड से अगर आप जाओगे तो 120 किलोमीटर में आपका सिटी ऑफ होप है. देन अगर आप माउंटेन से क्लाइम करोगे एक्सीडेंट साइट से तो 10 किलोमीटर पड़ता है सिटी ऑफ होप. और अगर आप बैक साइड जाओगे तो 300 किलोमीटर पे आपका एक हॉस्पिटल है, और अगर आप 5 किलोमीटर जाओगे वहां एक आर्मी हेडक्वार्टर्स है. ठीक है, और आपके साइड में एक कनाल होती है, और कनाल में पूरा क्रोकोडाइल है. ठीक है, और कनाल की इस साइड पे एक फिशिंग विलेज है, और फिशिंग विलेज को रोड से कनेक्ट करने वाला एक नैरो ब्रिज है, और फिशिंग विलेज में स्पीड बोट है. ठीक है, और इस आपके राइट हैंड डाउन साइड में एक आर्मी चेक पोस्ट है, वहां एक पायलट है और एक सिक्योरिटी है और एक हेलीकॉप्टर है, और ये फिशिंग विलेज और आर्मी के बीच में 25 किलोमीटर है. और ये जो एक्सीडेंट हो गया है उसमें 100 लोगों का अभी है, उनको एक्सीडेंट में फंस गए हैं. एंड द थिंग इज यू आर द ओनली पर्सन हु इज देयर. यू वांट टू सेव देम. देयर इज नो रेडियो, मोबाइल और लैंड फोन. द क्लू इज टाइम इज प्रेशियस. हाउ विल यू गो अबाउट इट? मतलब टाइम प्रेशियस है, तो आप इस प्रॉब्लम को कैसे सॉल्व करोगे? दैट इज अ क्वेश्चन.
That's right. It's lightning, thunder, everything is there.
Yeah, and it is raining. बहुत बारिश हो रही है. If the students can understand the question, please give me a thumbs up. Abhishek, the students, please give me a thumbs up. Yes, Ayush, I can see the thumbs up. Teachers who are part of this one, if you are okay with the question, okay, great. Yes. Okay, sir. And yeah, going forward, sorry, going forward.
Yeah, let them, just put in the chat. There are 4 steps, 4 to 5 steps, how they can save these people.
ओके आपको अभी लिखना है चैट में आप कैसे लोगों को सेव करोगे इसमें जो लोग हैं उनको कैसे आप सेव करोगे आपको चैट में लिखना है
Arjun, please say that this is a dense forest and these are the mountains which separate this army headquarters. Okay. Okay. And this is also separated. The city of Hope is also separated.
Okay. So the city of Hope जो है वो separated है जहां एक्सीडेंट हो रहा है वहां से 10 किलोमीटर है और वहां बहुत बड़े बड़े पहाड़ हैं और जो आर्मी हेडक्वार्टर्स है उसके बीच में बहुत बड़ा जंगल है तो आप कैसे लोगों को बचाएंगे एनी स्टेप्स यू कैन राइट डाउन any steps which is coming to my mind students any steps that is coming to your mind please write it down think people are thinking
yeah let them think I love when students start thinking they don't use the brains why because parents full time their thinking is outsourced to parents will think on their behalf they are not allowed to think we nipped the creativity of this generation so let them think these kind of exercises will trigger how to connect things this exercise is basically putting them to connect things we normally give, for company corporate employees 20 minutes to solve this, but they work in group. Okay, but schools, school children normally they will crack it within 5 minutes.
Okay, great. Let's see. Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we have one answer.
Okay.
Fast going and check how many people injured.
100 people. I already said that. Don't waste time checking. Okay.
Okay. Already 100 people are injured.
Okay. No problem. Go ahead. The task is there. No, you have to save those 100 people.
Yeah.
And time
कैसे हम 100 लोगों को बचाएंगे? कैसे हम उन लोगों को बचा सकते हैं? That is a question.
Let them imagine this is happening at midnight and no light, no other vehicles are going to come in this road.
रात का टाइम है, कोई व्हीकल आने वाला नहीं है, मतलब पूरी तरीके से आप फंस चुके हो, बहुत बारिश हो रही है. तो सर, there is one answer. I will try to go fish first in the fishing village to get some help.
Okay.
So that is one answer.
He has to continue. Continue. Go to the fishing village and then
take speedboat, go to the helicopter and contact the army.
Fine. That's the real answer. But this girl or boy missed a crucial element. Okay. Ask him or ask her to look into details. What this person did is correct. Going to the fishing village, getting the speedboat, going to the army checkpost, and the helicopter will go to the army headquarters and get help. That is correct. But a crucial element is missing.
Okay. Again, go to fishing village, then go to pilot room, use that plane to go to army headquarters, and then use army person to help.
Same thing what the other person said. This person missed the speedboat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because 25 kilometers, right? You cannot go walking inside a dense forest and you are new to the place.
Yeah. So speedboat you are going, but from your place you have to, okay. Yeah. Students, come on with the answers.
Think. Ask that same kid who posted, the first time to think.
Yeah.
Use the the paper and just write and see what she or he missed out.
Okay. So there is another answer which is coming using security alarm. I'm not sure.
We don't have anything. Nothing is working. No electricity. We said no. No radio, no mobile, no land phone. Nothing is there. Radio means radio frequency. No walkie-talkie, no wireless. Nothing. It's raining, midnight, thunder. You are the only person who is out there and you are in a strange place.
Sir, another answer has come, but it's I'm not sure. I will just go through it. Abhishek Yadav.
Yeah.
First of all, I will go to the army headquarters. Then I will tell them save and I think the medicine and add first aid box.
He cannot climb. How? It's only 5 kilometers. That is a distractor, right? There is forest as well as there is mountains. How this young kid is going to climb and go through a place which he is not known, midnight. There is no light as well.
ऑक्सीडेंट साइड से 5 किलोमीटर है, लेकिन वहां जंगल भी है, उसके साथ बहुत बड़ा पहाड़ भी है. आप कैसे उसको क्रॉस करके जाओगे? और आपके पास आप ही हो. आप
So he is going to risk his own life, but that's not worth it. See, the answer is what the first person said. He will go to the fishing village, take the speedboat, go to army checkpost.
Yeah.
And from that, the pilot will go to army headquarters.
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, the same, I think, the same answer which is coming. I will go first to the fishing village, get some help. Then, I will go army checkpost, then inform army headquarters. Then first going to fishing village, then take speedboat and go to army checkpoints. Take helicopter and go to headquarters. This is the answer which is coming there. Multiple answers are coming.
Yeah, these are all correct answers, but we are missing the main element. Look into the details.
मतलब कुछ एलिमेंट हम मिस कर रहे हैं, आपको बारीकी से देखना है कहाँ क्या मिस हो रहा है. बच्चों, अभिषेक, कनिष्का, आयुष. Sir, another thing, after checkpost, go to Hope City.
No, they will not go to Hope City because the pilot of army checkpost will go to army headquarters. I said there, you name it, you have it. They have the air ambulances, the flying doctors, all things are there. Okay, that's the only way we can see.
सब कुछ है. Okay. Hospital, मतलब सारे facility है उनके पास.
Yeah, that's the only way because time is crucial, right?
Yeah.
Sir, have in the vehicles have first aid box?
Yeah, but how that you are the only person, you don't have your friends there, and if you keep on giving them first aid, you need more people. Definitely you need more people. Okay, that you can get it from the fishing village, and you need to airlift all this 100 people. That's why the first person said she or he will take the speedboat, go to army checkpost, the helicopter will go to army headquarters, and from there the help will come. That's correct. I accepted that. That's the correct answer. But the element is missing because we have to use all the resources I've given here. That element is missing.
Sir, is there a touch or light of the bus working? That is something which is asking. कुछ working है क्या?
Even if it's working, what that,
Sir, there is a cute answer. I will go to church and pray to God for there is no choice.
God bless you all. That's a very cute answer.
That's Kanishka. Sir, after check post, go to Hope City. If we use village people to help them with water.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine because you're alone and you need people. That you already got from fishing village. But the point is you have to save. Fishing village, you may find one doctor, right? But that doesn't mean that you can save 100 people bleeding and badly injured. So you, instead of going to City of Hope, where there may be a couple of hospitals, that's not enough because 120 kilometers, all those ambulances will take hours to reach here. So you need to go to army headquarters early. You have to come. Okay. So again, I am saying the first student who said, I will go to the fishing village, take the speedboat, go to the army checkpost, alert the pilot and the security, and the pilot will take the helicopter, go to the army headquarters and inform. Because I said no radio, no wireless. If there is a wireless connection, the helicopter itself, you can inform the army headquarters, but there is no wireless. So the helicopter has to fly and go to army headquarters. From there, the help will come. That's it.
Okay.
But we are missing an element.
Okay.
Church. Yeah. Logic. Think the logic. What you have said, just apply the logic. Common sense.
So after informing the army checkpost, I will go to church and pray to God for their life.
Okay, that you can do. You have enough time. You can come back in the same speedboat, go to church and you can pray. Another thing, Baba, you are also stuck there. You have to go from there, right? So if you keep on praying there and you're in a strange fishing village. Okay.
Okay. Sir, this thing is use the touch of my mobile and check for signpost, then move to fishing village. First step.
No mobile working, I said. No mobile, no radio, we said. No land phone, nothing. No electricity. We said mobile.
हमारे पास कोई भी चीज नहीं है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चीज नहीं है. The step is हम फिशिंग विलेज से स्पीड बोट लेके पहले यहाँ जाएंगे आर्मी चेक पोस्ट में, वहां से पायलट और सिक्योरिटी को लेके आर्मी हेडक्वार्टर्स जाएंगे, वहां से चीजों को लेके आएंगे. बट कुछ चीज हम यहाँ मिस कर रहे हैं. What is that? क्या हम मिस कर रहे हैं?
So I said just now, logic. Check your logic or apply common sense. So when
okay, so Abhishek is saying that sir, he will go to the village in the narrow bridge.
Okay. Yeah.
First, I will go to village from narrow bridge. Then I will take the speed boat, and then I will go to the army checkpost. Then I will go to army headquarters.
Same answer. There's no difference. You have to access the fishing village through the narrow bridge. That's the only way out. Okay, because a crocodile canal full of crocodiles. You cannot just swim across.
Okay, आपको उसी से करना है, लेकिन कुछ चीज आप मिस कर रहे हो. क्या मिस कर रहे हो?
Okay, can I explain?
Sir, he's saying if I directly go to hospital in a speedboat using canal.
The hospital is on the other side. Oh, that 300 kilometers. 300 kilometers. It will take an hour, right? And then how many ambulances will be there? That's a useless thing. And we don't know whether this canal will go all the way to the hospital. Canal is somewhere. We are not sure about that. So this is what I said. Logic. Apply logic when you're saying, when you're trying to find a solution, apply logic. That's very important. Can I explain the whole thing now?
Yeah, please. I think anybody wants to answer, please go. This is the last, this one. I will give 10 seconds maybe. You can unmute yourself and answer if you want. Yes, Nayan, you have an answer? Okay. Okay, sir, please continue.
Okay, students, you did a great job, in fact. Okay, you tried. This is first time, and then we are not seeing each other. You are using a screen and all. Anyway, let's look at the entire area. We said 10 kilometers across a forest and a mountain. You cannot climb 10 kilometers, maybe. You don't know what is in store. Wild animals will be there. There will be, a lot of trenches. We don't know. So that area you're not going to touch. 5 kilometers to army headquarters. Again, even if you walk 5 kilometers, it may take an hour, and you don't know what is in store for you. So those two options be cut off. Then 120 kilometers walking or running, it's not possible. Again, take time. Then going back 300 kilometers to the next hospital is also ruled out. And we said there are no other vehicles going to come. This is midnight. This road is not taken by many people, right? So one kid said she or he will run. And then, see, run is a crucial word. We will run using the narrow bridge. We'll come to the fishing village. Fishing village, people are sleeping. How are you going to wake them up? You don't know how to switch on a speedboat, right? So there should be logic. I came to fishing village. I took the speedboat and went. No, you came to the fishing village. I gave you a church there. What will be there in a church when we played that association Tribon game? Bell. Bell will be there. You have to ring the bell. Then you wake up all the villagers, and then you will explain. Then few villagers will run towards the bus to give them first aid. Couple of villagers will take the speedboat and go to the army checkpost, inform the pilot and the security. The helicopter will fly to the army headquarters, and from there the help will come. This is how we can save time. So what element, when you are saying something, check the logic, the sequence, what you are missing. And I have given you everything. Okay. So church and the bell is very crucial in this particular situation. This is what you need to do, right? You did well. In fact, you did well. Anyway, so we are running out of time. Let's see. This is a very good book, How to Get Ideas by Jack Foster. If you can get it in your library, this is a very good book for a starter. It's very, the way it is written is highly, jovial kind of thing. This is what you can do. In fact, I'm so happy I could, do from Trivandrum, the extreme tip of India, to 2 schools in Jharkhand. Hope I could, put I could ignite something, and you can all, look in the future to get ideas. And thank you so much. You have questions, you can, just type it. Arjun sir will read it out, and I will try to answer. Thank you so much.
Okay, आपको अगर कोई भी question है, तो please you can go ahead. If you have any questions, you can write it down. I hope the puzzle, you understood the part of the puzzle. If people understood the part, please give me a thumbs up. Saharsh, if you understood the puzzle, अगर आपको puzzle समझ में आया, तो please give a thumbs up. कैसे हमें बचाना है 100 लोगों को? Yes, I am seeing people. I'm seeing, yes, I'm seeing people putting their thumbs up. Okay, great. And अगर आपको कोई question है session में, please ask the questions. I think one comment has come up. Okay, yes. Great. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, there is one question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Abhishek is asking, sir, night time mein church will be closed. He's asking, won't the church be closed in the night time?
No, normally churches will not be closed. Churches will always keep the doors open. Okay? And the bell will not be inside the church. The bell is always outside the church.
Okay, contextual. Okay, Ayush Dangwal is saying, did not understand the puzzle answer. Sir, we might open this one.
You want to see it again?
Yeah, it would be great.
Okay.
No, just answering the puzzle.
Yeah, we can answer it, no problem. Yeah, Ayush, right? See, you are here, you got out from the bus, okay? And then you will run towards this village. Through this narrow bridge, you will come all the way to the church, and there is a bell outside, and you will ring the bell. So all the villagers will get up, and they will come towards you, because they will come to the church, and then they will ask you, okay, what's the problem? So you will send, many villagers will run towards the bus and give first aid or whatever, water and all those things. Couple of villagers will take this speedboat and go all the way through the Crocodile Canal to the army checkpost, inform the pilot and the security. The pilot will take the helicopter, fly all the way to the army headquarters and inform them. And here we said, no, you name it, you have it. We're flying doctors, helicopters, and all those things are here. They will come all the way here, take an airlift the patients and take them back to the hospitals over there. This is how you save. Hope you got it.
Great. Thank you. Ayush, is it clear? Can you give me a thumbs up, or in the chat you can write it down? अगर आपको समझ में आया तो प्लीज गिव मी अ थम्स अप. ओके, कनिष्का को समझ में आया. आयुष, वेटिंग फॉर द थम्स अप. आयुष, यस, ग्रेट. सर, एनी क्वेश्चंस? अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है सर से, रजित सर से पूछना है तो प्लीज अभी पूछ सकते हैं आप. Any
Sir, it
question?
is important to focus on solution or on logic.
No, first you focus on solution and don't settle for one solution. That's a good question. You should come up with couple of solutions, couple of potential solutions, and then each one evaluate. At that particular point, you apply logic, whether it's feasible or not. In the other sense, if you're trying, see this particular situation, it was a solution. So in other things where you're coming up with a product or something, you need to do a prototype and then you need to give it to the end user and see how it works. Okay, this is a feedback is very important.
Okay. Kanishka, आपको आंसर समझ में है? Do you want me to translate, Kanishka?
आ गया.
Okay, great. Sir, Abhishek again has this one, sir. When we will come from narrow bridge, won't the crocodiles be able to eat us?
No.
Stuck on the thing.
Bridges, in a height. Don't worry about that, because that's the only way the villagers having access to this road. So this is not the first time you are using it. We will put.
Sir, I think there are no more questions for this session. I think the recording is there in Zoom. I will share it with you also and with the participants and this one.
Right.
I request Amarnath sir kindly over to you.
Before that, I thank you. I thank you the schools. I thank you, Arpit sir. I thank Arjun.
Mr. Nair, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me? Namaste, sir. So it was a very, very inspiring use of, the hidden aspect of a brain, the logic part, which you use so nicely. I think sir, बच्चों को समझ आ गई. Logic is a very, powerful thing. Okay. Like the small that puzzle you had. Even I was thinking ki the child, if I was injured, I will go to a village and so on. But that skipped my brain that how to wake the people first before I take the speedboat. So many times, like I think आपने जो कहा है logic का बात, many times we look at हम लोग उसको ignore करते logic को. So it was a very, very nice and wonderful session, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you from all of us. And we will be in touch, sir. It was very, very lovely of you to take out time. Itna time di humko. And I think, Mr. Arjun, any other question now? Can you see anyone writing on the chat?
No, sir. No more questions. But I feel Mr. Arpit might, sir. Arpit sir,
yes,
would you want to add something?
Mr. Biswas said very intellectually stimulating and very interactive for the kids.
Thank you. But I'm so sorry about the connectivity issue we had.
No, that's perfect. We're all grappling with it, but I'm happy to see that kids are interacting. They're coming up with answers.
Thank you. Okay, we leave.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless all.
Good afternoon.
Safe.
God bless. Stay
safe.
Take care.
Take care. We'll be in touch.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Namaste, sir. Namaste. Welcome.
I request all the participants to please leave.